do, 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 do. You like my opening theme song? Do, 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 do. Opening theme song. How's everybody doing? Uh, Welcome to the show. Yeah, we had Whataburger yesterday evening because we were too tired of being tired. Speaking of tired, here's the old tired Queen City picker who's my cohort in crime on this show, who is muted and he doesn't realize it. He says, "Wait a minute."
I knew it was. I was muted. I was waiting for Roberta to mute what she was listening to. I didn't want you to get a copyright violation.
Yeah, so man, what a whirlwind of a weekend. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we had tornadoes in the vicinity. We had
Right.
my son is moving, and he called me up and said, "Dad, I don't think I can get finished before the end of the month." He's going to be out, tomorrow's the end of the month. So we drove up to, oh, hell no, Sadie. We drove up to Garland and packed and just a sec.
Is this singles? Oh, he's muted. Good morning, everybody. While he's gone.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, is this single son or married son?
This is married son.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue your story.
So, but yeah, he's never been one to like plan ahead and be ready for stuff. So he wasn't he wasn't fully packed. So Gwen and I went up there and we crammed stuff into boxes and taped them shut. And yeah,
Where are they moving to? I mean, in the same area. Just
just like
yeah, Mister Sadie. Todd's getting pretty good moving his kids around. Don't you claim to be his eldest son? You just need to say, Dad, I need you to help me move.
okay, I'm back. Okay, continuing on with the story. So yeah, David, the oldest, is moving from Garland, Texas, which is a suburb of Dallas.
Right.
They're moving to North Austin.
That's a good ways, isn't it?
It's about a 3 hour drive from there.
3 hour
The
drive.
tour, the ship set ground on the shore of the. Anyway, um,
Sit.
no, I already am.
Not you. My little girl is really getting on my last good nerve this morning.
Okay, so thank God he said. So he got a U-Haul van to finish up. I mean, he had already had a shipping crew to take a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Now, I don't know why they didn't take it all. I think he paid way too much money for not much getting done. Anyway, uh, yeah. So we loaded up the van and it was just packed. I mean, there couldn't anything else be put in there. So fortunately, Gwen and I took both of our cars and we filled our cars totally full. And he said, "Dad, I got to get this van back to U-Haul tomorrow morning," which he's got to have it back within an hour from now. So he had to unload that van. Anyway, he said, I know we were planning to go ahead and drive on down to Austin with him yesterday afternoon and help him unload and stuff. He's, nah, you and Mom look tired. Why don't you two just go on back to where we live, and I'll come by in the next week to 10 days and pick up the stuff that is in your cars. So, oh man, it's
If you knock that off, I'm sure.
my back is tired, my brain is tired, my neck is tired, my arms are tired. Fortunately, no injuries happened.
Well, that's good.
So, anyway, let's see who we got in the chat here. We have a new friend of the channel besides Bumcrack. Well, Bumcrack's not new. Bumcrack's older than the Hills. We have a reselling couple named Major Win. A lovely couple, yes they are, from all the way in California, I think they said. And Californians are taking over. Major Win and Ping and everybody.
Well, bless them for getting up as early as they have to get up.
Anyway, I'm getting to know them from going over and watching videos from Primo Chemo.
Okay.
So they're a lovely couple. They're about 50 years younger than Tom and I. And yeah, just a beautiful young couple doing this reselling thing. And then we have Lag Bobag. Jaba Spires in the house. Whataburger. Yeah, we were tired um, after we did all the packing and stuff for the boy, and so on the drive home, Gwen called me up and said, "Let's stop and get Whataburger to take home." So we did, and it was good. But that doesn't work with a carb-free diet, so I cheated. So anyway,
Wow.
just a crazy weekend, and man, it poured rain the morning or yesterday morning when we were going up there. It started raining about 4 a.m. And I mean, it wasn't just a little rain. We got flash flood warnings here in our county,
Wow.
and it thundered, lightning, and about 8:30 it kind of cleared off, and we went on up there. Man, there was a lot of places between here and Garland that have water standing in the road.
Right.
You had to drive real slow. So anyway, we got that done. So no, Craig, welcome to the show. We're not serving burgers. Whataburger's pretty good though. It's not like In and Out, but it's pretty good. Do, do,
Uh, uh,
do.
I think
Whataburger's pretty nice. They have
we're either getting a
clean restrooms
Whataburger.
and good service. What?
We're either getting a Whataburger or an In and Out here in Charlotte. Whataburger. Roberta just said it was a Whataburger.
In and Out started in California, so they probably mostly a Western States thing.
Well, we're becoming the San
I think they've
Francisco.
got In and Out in Austin and Dallas and stuff. But no, Sadie, I'm not going to help you move this weekend. Sheesh. I hate moving Almighty.
Well, that's not very nice of you. You're supposed to help your oldest son.
Yeah, but I'm 68, so lifting heavy boxes and crap.
Well, you just need to tell him that, Dad's done. I mean,
I'm his
that's just
favorite son. Yeah.
his favorites.
I'm catching up trying to catch up in the chat. But
He,
anyway, Major Win, I watched their live show. What was it? Friday? They're so
yeah.
cute. They're so cute. You just want to reach up and pinch them on the cheeks. And they got a cute little doggy. Doggy? What song is that? I forget. Big chore today. Hauling trash to the dumpster. Trash guy won't pick up Friday. Huh. Ugh. Anything that involves physical lifting things, I'm getting to where I don't like doing that anymore. eBay Mike or Craig says eBay sells in the crapper. Only one going out for the whole weekend. I had a pretty good average weekend. I got 13 orders going out. Ba ba ba.
Good. Now you got to spend all day today shipping since you were moving yesterday.
Yeah. Actually, I went to bed early last night because I was so wasted. I went to bed like at 8:45.
Dang.
So, of course, then I wake up at 4:30 and I can't go back to sleep. So I just got up. So I've got all my orders packed from the weekend. Hey, Cyber. And West Texas Stackers here. Yep. I've only seen one live from Nashville. It's Paul's walk to the Beaver Palace. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, all the others are probably resting up today from the big Nashville weekend bash. If
Oh, that's
you know
right. That
all
was
those
this
folks
past
that
weekend.
went. Scott went to it, and Paul and a bunch of them. You went to bed at 8:30 also, Anissa. It happens when you get old or older. You just what's the point of staying up just to watch another TV show or something? Nah, I'm going to bed. Yeah, all the important resellers. Nah, but a bunch of them that have big channels were there. That's for sure.
You just got back, lag.
Oh, lag, you went to it?
It's
So, Nissa, you got a few going out. Way to go. Ping's been staying up to watch reruns of crime scenes. Those were a lot of fun to watch the first few seasons, and then I got tired of them.
well. There's a meme it's like a guy. If it's supposed to be from a husband. He says, if I disappear, my wife is the first suspect because and then he lists all of the crime solving TV shows, so she knows how to dispose of bodies without being caught.
When you go, it was kind of a joke when I worked at Home Depot when people would buy like muriatic acid for their swimming pool, and then they would buy big trash bags. And you're saying, "Oh, they're disposing of bodies."
Well, the industrial tree grinders should be a good
Happy
sign too.
birthday, Anissa. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a monkey and you live in a zoo.
Oh, that's changed. It's supposed to be, and you smell like one too.
And you smell like a zoo. No, I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Nice, Cyber. Your birthday was Friday. Oh, happy past birthday to you. And act like one too.
You were 45.
This, no, this has got to be like 58.
God dang.
No, I know she's not that old.
She just left the show because she's getting in a car and driving to Texas to hunt you down. Roxy, honey, please.
Uh, because because Major Wynn and his wife are really nice all the time. They'll probably listen to some of our sarcasm and go, God, those guys are cutthroat. We give each other a hard time on here, Major Wynn. It's part of the fun. Because all you can do when you're old is make fun of other people
Yeah.
who are old and yeah.
And they make fun of us, the youngsters. The ones in their 40s.
1971. Geez, I'm so much older than Anissa.
Dang it, listen.
We're down to clown. Yeah. They were. I kept making goofy comments on their channel and they kept laughing at me. So I was like, these are my kind of people because anybody that will laugh at my stupid jokes are good people.
Well, they didn't ban you, so that's good.
I know.
Let's see. Let me find.
So anyway, back on reselling, I saw John. Um, oh, what's his name? John. In Missouri. Dang it, John Johnson.
Right.
He put out a video this morning, yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that for in I don't know where he was getting it, but eBay had several messages that buyers, were not allowed to leave feedback until they left a product rating. And I was like, what? I'd never heard of it until that video. I'm like, what? And he was saying, yeah, he got a neutral from a buyer, and then the neutral comment it said, I should not have to leave um, a product rating before giving feedback. Neutral. I'm like, what? And I'd never heard of that. Have y'all heard of that? Has anybody else heard of that?
No.
I need to buy something from somebody and try to give them a feedback and see what happens.
How about you? How about you, Lag? You buy from everybody.
Yeah, like a product review. The buyers, several, and it wasn't just the one he had. He showed a deal where several buyers had left messages to eBay saying, I don't like having to leave a product review. eBay, Ping. Um, I had never heard of it, but I mean, he was John doesn't lie. I mean, I've never heard of him telling an untruth.
If it was Craig, we would take it with a grain
Yeah,
of salt.
Craig or Lag.
Yeah. Just kidding, Craig. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of it either until. Okay, so nobody in our chat's heard of it. Send me a link to Lag's listing. You're fixing to get a lot of negatives, Lag. Jabez is gonna be on you like stink on shit. Uh, do, do. Anyway,
So
rules are
you just.
rules.
Oh, there they are. I was looking for Major Win and I couldn't find it. It was all under all these slot machines and everything else videos. Um,
Yeah, I've only left one negative the last year or so, and that buyer was able to get it removed because some sellers can be assholes and get away with it.
right. Good morning, Silver Supplement. I don't believe I've seen that name before. Welcome to Todd's channel. Unless you've been here before and I just haven't seen your link. Then welcome back.
Lags eBay is bearded bigger. So I got the link here if anybody else wants to come on and chat us up. So that's kind of what's been going on in my world. I got so much inventory here left to list. Jeez.
Did you buy anything over the weekend?
It's a death pile. I didn't really buy anything, but I'm thinking about writing off the mileage going up to David's house because he said, Dad, I don't want to move this. Try and sell it on eBay. So I came back with some inventory from him.
Oh.
So I'm thinking about writing it off. Hey, this was a sourcing trip. We'll
do it.
Might as well write off the Whataburger meal too.
And you know.
Good morning, Ping.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Time to come in again and say hi.
Well, good. You sound excited. Tom looks all dead, and I feel dead, so time to pump up the energy in the show. I wish I had some of Primo Chemo's sound effects.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
Wah, wah, wah. And he's got a ton of them. It's Ping Chi.
Do you have to buy a machine to do that, or is it just files on your computer?
I have no idea.
It's probably both of them.
And looks like you don't hear the crickets? I hear them.
I don't hear them this morning yet.
Oh.
I don't hear them.
Oh, good.
But that's okay. Crickets are lucky.
Yeah. I don't know what makes them chirp, but.
That's right, Lag. They're never going to get listed. He might as well just come get them back.
What's that?
Oh, David gave me some stuff to sell. He's got like a one of those plastic machines that make stuff. What do you call those? Imprint.
A 3D
printer?
A 3D printer, yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of those I need to get rid of.
And I looked them up on eBay. They don't sell for very much used, so I'm like, dang, that's gonna be hard to ship for just a little bit of money. So it
Yeah.
may sit in a death pile.
Yep. It's sitting on the floor. I need to sell it to somebody local.
Yeah, if I sell it, it's going on Facebook Marketplace because I don't want to ship that bugger.
No.
It's
When
like
we
three.
purchased it, it came from San Diego, so it didn't cost that much for shipping.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you
like 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. So I don't even
Mm-hmm.
have a box that size.
Yeah.
Bye, Javis.
We usually keep all the boxes, but not that one. I have been selling off the filament though. That's heavy.
do you have big spools of it?
Yeah. Not making any money, but at least I'm getting rid of it. Because I'm not the one that did the 3D printing. He was, you know.
Right.
And I offered it to my son, but no, he didn't want it. So it's sitting on the floor.
Hmm.
Yeah. Someone in Fullerton bought one of my filaments, so I said to him, "Hey, you want to buy the 3D printer too?" And he was not interested.
Filament. Wasn't that a Disney character, Filament?
No, that was Figment,
Yeah,
Figment.
thank you.
a
Filament.
little dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
As
Filament.
in imagination.
right. A figment of your
Imagination.
A
imagination.
filament of my imagination.
Imagination, as SpongeBob used to say.
Lag 3D printed my desk. I didn't think you could 3D print with wood, but I guess I don't know.
Well, you can 3D print with concrete. What is that way over here? Have you seen that where they're printing the houses?
Oh
I
yeah,
think so. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
interesting.
I think it's come a long way.
You've come a long way, baby, to
Mhm.
get where you've come to. What commercial was that? The jingle to? I forget.
Um,
It
that
was
went
back
for
during like the women's lib
was
movements and
that
stuff.
Virginia Slims?
Yeah.
You've come a long way, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know who this is. It says World Headquarters.
Oh God, that's got to be.
It's got to be Scott, right?
It's got to be.
But he hadn't got his face on there, so I don't trust him. If this is somebody that's going to show me your ass and your balls, I don't want to see it. Oh, nah. Hey, Sadie. Oh no! Ah!
And for the ones that don't have not been following us very long,
You're off
one
stage, Sadie.
one of our former co-hosts was holding the show, and a guy came in and was showing us when the camera came on. He was showing his privates to the world. So we're all kind of gun shy now.
Yeah, that was about 5 or 6 years ago, but it's still.
God, have we been doing this that long?
Oh hell yeah! But yeah, I never will forget that. It's like something you can't unsee the rest of your life. I mean, when I'm 98 on my deathbed, going struggling for my last breath, I'll probably have the memory of the guy showing his nutsack and asshole in Sally's show that morning.
Yeah, that was something else.
You saw that show?
Yeah,
Oh man,
unfortunately.
God. Anyway, fun times up here in the reselling world, I tell you.
Yeah. I missed a good show. Yeah, John. No, you did. Oh, nasty, Kent. Nasty. Anyhow, how are you today, Mr. Sadie?
I'm good. Well,
Oh,
nasty, wet, rainy, but
it,
gloomy day. But I'm good. I'm good.
you at the farm or you at the plant? Whatever you'd call it.
I'm at the yeah. I'm at the shop right now, where the magic happens.
I hear you.
The magic.
Well, it's 9:30, so the vegetable businesses should be running full blast this morning, hadn't it?
Oh yeah, they've been going since 3.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they'll be done by 11 or so.
Dang, stock market's up this morning. So you're like, how does that happen in this economy? Sheesh. I mean,
It's
Whataburger
so
was like,
crazy, isn't it?
Whataburger yesterday was like $5,000.
Mm.
I'm like, for Whataburger? Look at what we paid. I'm like, ugh.
Not usually, unless they come in. We truck it all in from out of state usually. Missouri doesn't grow a lot of stuff except corn and a few beans and stuff like that.
Cook, cocaine, weed.
Yeah, this inflation thing.
Yeah.
I think we've seen the end of dollar stores and
Mm.
$5 footlongs.
I'm just going to leave that one alone.
When's the last time you saw a $5 footlong commercial? It's been like 3 years, 4 years.
I don't
But
know.
I bet you never see that again.
They'll run it for about a week for a special just to get sales back up.
I bet they sell a lot of them if they do a $5 footlong.
Mm.
Commonwealth Picker was talking about inflation. God, it's I can't keep up anymore. It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that episode he did. That was pretty good. He does a nice job explaining stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got a coupon here for a foot long, $7.99.
Yeah, but you're in California. Everything's more expensive out there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cheaper than a gallon of gas in California, isn't it?
Yeah, our gas is over $5 a gallon.
Do you know what diesel is out there?
It's high.
Well, it's high here.
Oh, I think it's hitting the unleaded price.
Yeah, I need to become Kevin rich so that I don't even care what stuff costs. I just go buy it. Yeah, Kevin approaches his recorded shows as, he's got it scripted out. He's ready to go into teacher mode when it comes to his flipping shows and his picking shows.
Well, he was a teacher.
That's true. So was I, but my shows ain't that way, baby.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, but what you taught would not go over well with these crowds because you start talking about holding your cheeks in when you're blowing on a horn, that's going to go down the rabbit hole real fast like.
Wiping your bum crack costs $10 a day in California. Europe was kind of that way. You had to have coins to get into the toilets.
Mm. Yeah, and tip the lady who's there handing you the toilet paper. That was years ago.
They probably limit how many times you can flush the toilet in California.
Yeah, I mean, every metropolitan area in Europe, they have public restrooms, but it costs you like 50 francs or something to go use the toilet. 20 francs or something. I don't know. It's like, yeah,
Wait a minute. What was that? Kevin taught what?
it costs money to go take a leak. You can go to the restroom for free at Bucky's.
Yeah,
And
that's
nice
what
restrooms.
Bucky's will have made it big time when they put it on they put one up on the M5 and outside of London.
Major.
I
There's
don't think
enough.
we'll ever get one in California.
There's not enough room for a Bucky's in
That's
London.
right. Yeah. And the land is too expensive.
Yeah, but them $25 coffee cups that they're selling left and right will pay for some land really fast because they only got $1 in them, if that much.
Is
Yep.
that what they charge for their coffee cups?
They're in the Carolinas. They're about $14, $15, and everything's more expensive in California. So you just double the price of it. But it's they would feel those people that had never been to America and will probably never come to America. Bucky's would be like going to Disney World for them, especially when you go to the wall of ices and the wall of beef jerky.
The basement smells like pee-pee.
I'll say one thing for Bucky's. Now their bathrooms are clean. They're big
Yeah,
and they are clean. I
but
mean, really clean.
you walk into Bucky's and they have a sign up that says starting pay for the different jobs,
Oh.
and restroom attendant gets paid $20 an hour. In Texas, this isn't even California. I'm like, that's like 3 times minimum wage.
Hmm.
Like, dang.
Well,
But
Disney pays its custodians a lot of money as well
okay,
because they want their theme park clean.
Disney will never be as clean as a Bucky's. I'm serious. That is the cleanest damn store I have ever been in my life, with the number of people that go through that thing every day.
Hmm.
I saw
So
I saw a picture of a big, bushy, bearded redneck dude coming out of the restroom in Bucky's, and he had a T-shirt with Bucky the Beaver on it,
uh-huh.
and the caption read, "I took a big ass shit at Bucky's."
Okay. But they have to keep it clean. As many people as go through there every day.
Hmm.
Huh? They would have to stay on top of it. But yeah, those bathrooms are super clean.
I never been in one.
If I'm telling you what, if we live closer to Florence, which is where our Bucky's is at, our boys would be working at Bucky's. And Todd, that $20 was for regular daytime shifts. They get paid a lot more for that third shift. Because I was asking, Roberta and I were at Bucky's, and I asked them, when's the slowest period of their business, and they said between 3 and 6 in the morning.
I don't think we have them here in Missouri.
Give them time. We're getting another one here. We'll get one in North Carolina.
There it is.
Hmm.
Oh, here's a hot chick with one on.
Well, you do that, Todd. You buy you one and to resell them.
Oh, that's not loading. Okay.
No, Bucky's will open its first Missouri location in Springfield December 11th.
Oh,
Yeehaw!
yeehaw.
It's cool to go to them one time because the experience of I've been to a Bucky's. Well, I've been to the one in South Carolina, and I've been to the one in Florida.
It's
But after
reminiscent.
you see the logistics of getting in and out of there and how busy the place is, it's like, nah, I'll go across the street. I'll go across the street to the 7-Eleven, get Roberta Cola Icy and me a.
Yeah, you go to Bucky's here or around here, and it's like being in a theme park. There's so many people to bump into, and
And if you've got an RV, whether it's the drivable ones or the
okay.
tagalongs, that's not the place to get the gas at because those pumps are close together and
Mm.
that parking lot is always full.
I was going to ask if it's like a truck stop, but
They don't allow
sounds like
trucks
it's
in
not.
there. They do not allow
Oh,
trucks.
okay.
Um,
I saw a video where this couple spent the whole day at a Bucky's eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, showing us how they bought all their food and ate it in their vehicle.
right. Well, their food's supposed to be really
Matt,
good.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
part-time picker Matt, and his gal. What's her name? I forget. His girlfriend.
Oh, the homeschooling picker.
Yeah. They went and spent the day in a Bucky's. I think they were outsourcing.
Kayla. I think
Yeah, that's her. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. They're fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But their food is, especially their brisket sandwiches, are supposed to be really good.
I will, Phil. I'll check it out.
It's cool. Like I said, it's a huge, huge convenience store is what it is. I think it's borderline. I think the new one they're building out in Virginia, out in Tennessee, is like the size of a super Walmart.
See you, Cyber buddy. Enjoy your day.
Bye, Cyber.
So I'm sure everybody and their brother that travels down I-95 to Florida has been through the ones there.
It looked like they had about 80 different assortments of jerky.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
They have all.
Bucky's makes more money selling jerky than they do selling gasoline.
Probably.
Well, they got sued. I think it was done in Florida. They were sued. They were selling their gas cheaper than they were paying for, to purchase it. And one of the wheels said, "We're not in the business of selling gas.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how we make our money."
Mm-hmm.
Bucky's is becoming the new Piggly Wiggly. It's becoming a trendy thing to wear Bucky shirts.
You don't want my restroom lag. It's not as clean as Bucky's.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the McDonald's people. They weren't in the restaurant business either. They were in the real estate business, weren't
That's
they?
right. That's what McDonald's is. That they are in the real estate business. Hamburgers just pays for the purchase of them.
Right.
Yeah, lag, just go out in the backyard. I got plenty of trees you can hide behind.
Where he lives at, you get arrested for that.
Nature.
It's up near my in-laws' house. There is is a local grocery store that converted to a Piggly Wiggly, which, if you don't know, Piggly Wigglies are franchises. And First time I went in there, I asked the cashier. I said, "How's business been since y'all turned it, changed into the pig?" And he said, "Well, business it's good and it's better than it was." He says, "But people come in and all they want to do is buy those." And he pointed over to a rack of T-shirts, with the pig on the front, Piggly Wiggly on the front of them. And he said that, they do pick up other stuff while they're in here. But he said people are coming down I-40 and they see it and they whip it into it to just get them a T-shirt or a sweatshirt or a hat or something like that. And of course, they have to have some snacks while they're in there. Ping, do you know what a Piggly Wiggly is?
Yeah, I've heard of the chain. It's a chain of grocery stores.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know whether the pig ever made it out to California or not.
We have no Piggly Wigglies. We're losing stores. I mean, Lucky's is gone. Alpha Beta is gone. I'm trying to think of what some other ones. I used to do a lot of double couponing. And in those days, I had a route. You'd go to all the stores and use up all your coupons. And then I would sell them in the flea market. And this is before the dollar stores came out. I would sell all my stuff at $1 a piece. And we were doing great guns every weekend. Fill up the truck and take it down there. And the kids had fun too. And now we can't double coupon anywhere because nobody's doing it.
Yeah.
Tom, there's 503 independently owned Piggly Wiggly stores currently operating across 18 states in the U.S.
Cool.
Just thought you wanted to know.
What they do is that they group purchasing. That's what the corporation does mostly, is do group purchasing.
It sounds like it's a franchise.
It is a franchise. Each store is a franchise.
Okay.
But, little mom and pop grocery stores just can't survive today when you're going against Walmart and, here Harris Teeter or Publix, those kind of. So what it does is it gives them a group purchasing.
Right.
To be able to lower prices to stay competitive.
Yeah, my folks had a grocery store, and they would make their purchases from I don't know what you'd call it, but Associated Grocers is where they purchase their merchandise from. And these would be, small mom and pop groceries that purchase from them so they can get a better price to compete with all the major grocery stores.
Right.
So
it's they got to try to be competitive. And I was going to say
something. Drives me crazy when my wife shops for groceries at Walmart. It drives me nuts. I'd much rather support the local grocery store chain.
Well, I hate grocery shopping at Walmart because I'm usually standing behind somebody that's buying a case of motor oil and some air filters.
Right.
And
not to mention they're not a customer of ours that we sell produce to. So.
Oh yeah, they're not. Well, you need to tell her to shop. You need to find out where y'all's customers are. And
we buy loads from them sometimes. Brokers that call us with a load from Walmart that they rejected or something, and we've got the manpower to run it.
Right. What do y'all do? This is way off reselling subject, but what do y'all do with y'all's vegetables that go bad before you can get them sent out, or
straight in the dumpster?
Straight in the dumpster, and then they go to the landfill.
Yep.
You don't give them to the food banks in the area?
They're probably gone.
No, the stuff that we throw. Yeah, the stuff we throw away is not fit for the food banks.
Oh,
it's
you ought
just
to bag
too far
it up
gone.
and compost it for gardens. You can make a buttload of money with compost.
Tell your boss he needs to get into the biogas business.
Or organic compost made out of real carrots and potatoes that have gone bad. Yeah.
Oh, we do so much corn. I wanted to get into the liquor making business, but he wasn't on board.
There you go.
Mr. Sadie, probably is saying, I don't need another thing to have to look after. Because he would say, that's a
Right,
great
right.
idea, Larry. How about check into it and get back
What
to us?
what does my
Yeah.
moonshine smell like? Mold?
Right.
Oh, funny.
I mean, I was just curious what y'all did. I figured that's what y'all did was went to the dump with it.
Yeah, every now and then I'll call a local farmer or take a load to my my in-laws. That's what they do. They own a petting zoo, so sometimes I'll take some stuff to them. The animals can eat corn, for instance, is a real good thing to take out to her.
Petting zoo. Does that do pretty good?
Fredericks, speaking of California, man, we're inundated with the Cali people.
They're getting up. They're having their morning coffee while listening to the show.
I didn't think there was that many people left in California. I think everybody in California is watching the show today.
They're hoping to learn something so they can make enough money to move.
You know what?
Yeah,
California is a beautiful state. It's a shame they got a bunch of dipshits running it.
that's right.
Um,
Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean to say that out loud. Sorry.
I forgot who it is. One of my relatives was talking about they have some. Oh, it's my cousin, Kathy. She lives in Oregon, and she said it's a beautiful place to live if you don't mind it raining just about every day.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, it's gorgeous.
yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
those tornadoes that were
Oh yeah.
made, their appearance over the weekend was not good.
No, it was a bad deal.
Yeah. Did y'all get any wind out there, Mr. Sadie?
Yeah, we had several storms over the past several days come in off and on. I mean, nothing crazy, crazy, but bad winds and the usual stuff.
I just wanted to rain here
Well,
for about an hour and wash all the cars off.
right.
Roberta has this pollen red car outside. It's got today it's kind of white looking. It's got a white tint to it. It has been having a green tint to it. So you got a lot on your agenda today, Mr. Sadie?
Pretty slow. I mean, I got a lot to do this week. I've got his first party at his house is Saturday. It's a combination Kentucky Derby Cinco de Mayo party.
Oh, okay. Is the Kentucky Derby this
So
weekend?
Saturday, yeah,
Uh,
first Saturday in May every year.
you can see I keep up with that.
Right,
Like in the Super Bowl in March. Oh, that's the March Madness.
right.
Uh, is it going to be a big showdown out there? A lot of people.
Yeah, there'll be 100 or so, give or take 50. He'll have a fireworks show afterwards. The usual.
Todd, you ought to jump in the hot helicopter and fly up there and go to the party since you're close.
sure, we can do that.
He hired a band. I don't know. I don't know what band he hired. He goes through some hiring agency to get his
Right.
bands.
Because was it last year that you got the or his last party had to get the new stage? When
Yeah, actually, it's right behind me. I got to haul that over there and set it up.
you're such a good man, Mr. Stade,
You
Larry.
having like a Mother's Day party or something?
Is that this weekend?
Kentucky Derby.
Oh
Don't do that to me. Is Mother's Day this weekend?
No, it's the weekend following.
Okay.
May
Damn,
12th.
Todd, you scared me there for a minute.
yeah. I mean, it's here almost. I mean, it's time to
Yeah.
get your card and your
Yeah.
this and your that.
Go get your flowers.
Surely
Or,
flowers haven't gone up in price like everything else inflated.
but like I heard this guy talk, a girl talking to the other night. She on one of
Liberty
the show,
Stage.
one follow. She's like she told her kids for Christmas, for Mother's Day and Christmas and Valentine's Day, a sack of groceries would be good.
That stage, it doesn't look that big right there on Sadie's deal, but when he opens that sucker up, it's like, you know that cartoon, The Jetsons,
Yeah.
where he gets out of his flying machine and he pushes a button and it turns into a briefcase and he just carries it off. It's kind of like that stage. It doesn't look that big there, but man, that thing folds out and becomes like, oh, suddenly we're at a rock concert
Is
with.
that thing pre-wired for like lights and stuff like that? I'm talking about show lights, not running lights.
Yeah, it has light bars up in the top when you open it up. You can mount them in there. We don't have any, but
Uh,
you could mount them in there.
The Jetsons, like, you know the Jetsons. Here's George Jetson. Do, 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 do. His boy Elroy. Do, 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 do. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife. Me, 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 me. You know that one.
they don't have cartoons anymore.
Real Roach.
Oh, Royce, yeah. And what was her name?
Jane, his wife.
No, the robot.
Oh, Betty Boop? No.
No, Betty Boop was not
Rosie.
Rosie. I was thinking it was Daisy. I knew it was a flower.
She always had that French maid's apron on.
Yeah.
It was like she's a big, round, fat robot.
There's nothing to watch. There's nothing to watch nowadays.
You're right about
I
that.
do too. And this,
I
I
mean-
need one too.
Yeah,
You know-
we traded the Jetsons for like
Power
Phineas
Rangers.
and Ferb, or
Yeah.
you know, Ed and Eddie, and
One of
Jane
my
was hot.
all-time favorite kids shows was Johnny Quest, and I'm on a Johnny Quest Facebook page group.
Of course
And
you are.
They were talking about why has that not been remade into made into a real-time TV series, and what the owners of the rights of Johnny Quest say is that because it's too violent for TV. Because if anybody that has watched Johnny Quest knew, there was times he was firing a pistol or a rifle, or somebody was shooting at them, and they just said it's too violent.
A lot of the old shows were violent. Rifleman, Long Ranger was all about
Yeah,
shooting
I mean
up.
well, you know what? Listen, the stuff they're trying to protect the babies, but then again, the babies are watching, or they're playing some of these video games that are just so violent. And I'm not being anti-violent, I'm not going to say anything bad about them. I'm just saying,
You're
you're
not being anti-violence.
Yeah, I'm not being anti-violence. I mean, it was like, back when I was in high school, you had to take a ninth grade. You had to take gym for one semester in high school. I mean, for 1 year in high school. I told my coach one day, I said, "Coach, this is bullshit. I get more exercise between 4 o'clock and dark than we get the whole day here, or the whole hour here in gym, because my father always had something for us to do, cutting grass with a push mower, weeding gardens. I mean, we always had stuff to do."
Right. Yeah, right. Can't these video games that these kids are playing are ridiculous, some of them. You can learn more about guns on a video game nowadays than you can in a gun store.
Yeah. I mean, serious. GTA 5, which is a car racing shoot 'em up kind of game, first person shooter. It's got everything every kind of weapon in there. Lag probably plays that.
I wonder what
But
lag watches on TV.
boom, chick, bow, wow. It's 11 o'clock, and it's time for sultry movies. Judy visits Larry, the vegetable man. Do 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 do. It's just it's pitiful that kids don't have the kind of cartoons we had. They were funny, yeah, they were violent. That damn coyote spent what 20 years trying to catch that road runner, and all he never did. But well, they pulled some of those episodes off because they were too violent. So you had to go to YouTube and watch them over there.
I can't.
Anyhow, what time is it?
9:01 in the AM.
All
Well, you
right, I
got a
got.
date?
Yeah, she's sitting right across the desk from me, and she's. I don't know what she don't have to do. She don't have to, if she don't get rid of some of these phone calls, she's going to have to start going to the office every day.
She must not be in hearing distance of you
Oh,
right
she
now.
is. She's probably giving me. I can't see her because of my monitor. I'm right here at the monitor, and then her monitor's behind me. So she's probably over there shooting the bird at me or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, what do you people talk about all the time? Because she ends up getting mad because people are not doing their job. And
Well, we usually end up talking about poop at some point during the show, but didn't happen today.
No, because there's a lady present.
that's right.
There's a lady, that's right.
Well, we got close when
Got
we
it.
were talking about the nut sack and the butthole, but
Yeah, I kind of cringed on that one, that being that Ping was here.
I
Any
mean,
of the rest of them, and this should be right in the middle of the conversation, but don't know Ping that well, so
all right,
anywho.
folks. Thank you all for being here. We'll be on Tom's channel in the morning at 8 a.m. Central. I think I saw Major Win. He said he was going to go live on tomorrow sometime. When is that, Major?
I need to go sub to him. I didn't even know they existed.
I just went a minute ago after I found them.
They don't have just a whole lot of subs, but they're a really neat couple. I enjoyed their live. I kept cracking jokes, and they kept laughing at them. They're my kind of people. 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well,
Damn.
that's the same. That's the same time as our show tomorrow. Oh, Major Win. You did not just open a new. Right during our time slot. Oh man.
yeah.
Darn it. Well, I guess I can watch the
Uh,
playback.
6 a.m.
re-
Dang, that's awful
re-
early to be getting up to do a dadgum YouTube show.
reselling drama. Here we go.
That's right. The battle is on.
I probably made Major Win feel bad now. He didn't realize Tom's show was tomorrow.
He probably didn't.
I'm
That's
going
all right.
to.
Nobody cares about Tom's show anyway,
Yeah,
except
that's
me
right.
and Ping
That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
and
Time show gets
Legs.
canceled. YouTube
Yep.
cancels time show about 3 times a month anyway.
Yeah. It never stays monetized if Scott comes on there. No, he's been good. He's been good lately. I've actually the last few that he's been on, I've not got partially demonetized on.
He's turned
Yep.
over a new leaf.
I
Hey,
guess.
Major, if you just did it like 1 hour later, we could
Yeah.
We could shut Tom's show off tomorrow and then jump right on yours.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody here can just jump on your show after we're done here, that kind of thing. How about it? How about it? Go
Or
on
if
at
you,
Time
7
almost never
instead
goes
of
over the hour.
yeah,
Time's always very punctual.
you
yeah. Major, what are you doing up at 6 a.m. anyway? Like Ping, you guys are crazy out there.
I know. And look at Ping. She's all ready to go on screen and hair done and makeup and all that kind of stuff.
I have no makeup on.
At 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. I'm stumbling around drooling.
Ping doesn't need makeup. She's just beautiful the way she is.
Well, then that's
Aw.
natural beauty then.
Mm.
Anyway, I got to
Thing
go.
always looks beautiful.
Y'all have a great day.
All righty.
All right.
Bye.
We'll see you all tomorrow on Tom's, and Wednesday on Scott's, and Thursday on Tom's, and Friday on mine, and Saturday you can just take a hike.
Yeah. All right.
Tiny
bye,
hands.
All righty.
Tiny hands.
Bye.
Bye.
Tiny bubbles.
Later.
End stream. Okay.